This content was created purely for entertainment and informational purposes. The creators of this vlog do not endorse drinking and driving, debauchery, underage drinking, public intoxication, speeding, street racing or any other form of delinquency. I'm just a guy, with a drink, talking about cars. Please don't take this too seriously.
So one of my issues as a YouTube creator is that I am fully self-aware. I understand that I have a face made for radio and a voice made for silent films. I've never liked the sound of my own voice. I hate listening to myself on playback as I'm doing the edits. But unfortunately, this is a medium that requires me to talk. And my experiments with text-to-speech programs, and I know there are channels that pretty much that's all they do. I didn't really like the way that sounded. To me, it sounds impersonal. Another issue that I know I have is that when I'm reading, I can be very stilted. When I'm talking free, I tend to have a lot of mistakes, ahs, and also lip smacking, tooth smacking. I've been trying to work on those, and a lot of that stuff I edit out so y'all don't actually hear that in the final product, but sometimes depending on what I'm saying, how fast I'm saying it, how much space there is between words, I may not be able to fully edit out every lip smack or tooth smack or other miscellaneous sound. I'm hoping that if I get a sock for my microphone or I forget what they're called, but the screen that goes in front of the mic, I'm hoping that'll help cut down on some of that, but I'm not sure. The third issue, I think we're up to 3 now. I am aware that my personality is a little bit dry. I have this thing where when I'm talking in information mode, I tend to be very stilted and proper. When I'm socializing, I still use proper language, but I tend to be a little looser with my flow, I guess you could say. My cadence changes when I'm being social, particularly if I've been drinking and if I'm around people I'm very comfortable with. However, I am always aware when I'm recording, I'm aware that I'm being recorded and I judge myself accordingly, if that makes sense. So I'm never truly free when I'm on camera or being recorded on the microphone, and that's just a reality of being aware that there's a recording device. Working on trying to get some of these things improved, figure out better ways to edit out the verbal tics, and I'm not sure how to clean up my vocal cadence exactly. I could drink more when I record, but I'm not always able to record at times that afford me the opportunity to have alcoholic beverages. And therefore, I cannot always record while drinking. Also, when I'm free thinking, when I'm recording off the top of my head like I'm doing now and don't have an actual script, I can do that while I've been drinking, but it's very difficult for me to read scripted language once I've started drinking. Not that I can't read and drink at the same time, but my mental reaction time is slowed down enough that it will sound very much like I'm reading. I don't have the opportunity to read ahead and kind of reframe the speech into my natural vocal patterns. I don't know what that means. I'm just kind of freewheeling here as I get ready to cook dinner because I like to talk while I'm cooking, and this is one of the rare times that I have the house to myself where I can record speaking out loud like this and not have some sort of miscellaneous background noise or another person in the background or other sounds going on around me. Rest assured that I am aware of some of the issues I have, and I'm trying to fix them as I continue to try to improve the content of this channel and grow my subscriber base. My goal all along was not to make money with this. It's really just sort of a side project to keep me busy, but there's no point in doing something if you're not going to try to be good at it. So I want to grow my subscriber base. I want my channel to expand, and I have all this content that I've developed now so that hopefully when I get an audience someday in the future, they'll be able to look at my back catalog and say, oh wow, he did a lot of stuff back in the day. Let me go back and listen to some of that. And I know that that's not really how YouTube works, but by the same token, that's the way I use YouTube. When I discover someone new that I like, I often go back and look at their back catalog because I use YouTube the way a lot of people use Hulu or Netflix. It's my sort of my go-to entertainment choice when I want to put something on a TV screen. I know everybody doesn't use YouTube like that, but I'm one of the people that does. And so in my mind, I kind of think there are other people out there that use it the way I use it. Anyway, it is time for me to get back to chopping these jalapenos because I'm making some salsa. So I need to get back to that. I will drop more content in the near future. Thanks for listening. Bye.